You'll forget 95% of tonight's dreams before you finish breakfast. And no, it's not because you dreamed something so boring last night that even your own brain didn't want to store it. That's what decades of sleep studies show, even if your ego prefers a different explanation. Most people lose half of a dream within the first 5 minutes after waking up. And by the time your coffee arrives, almost everything is vanished, along with that gym app you were going to use this year. Why does your brain build entire worlds every night only to destroy them as evidence? During REM sleep, your brain is just as active as when you're awake. The images, the dialogue, the emotions, everything is generated with astonishing detail. But there's one key substance that almost disappears during this phase: norepinephrine. It's the very substance your brain needs to firmly consolidate new memories. Without it, the hippocampus receives the entire experience, but files it away in the wrong folder, the one labeled delete upon exit. It's like shooting an entire movie without turning on the recorder, and then charging you for the popcorn on top of that. On a typical night of 8 hours of sleep, you enter REM sleep between 4 and 6 times. That means you have several different dreams every night, not just the awkward one you actually remembered. Most of them vanish before you even realize they existed, which, honestly, is a blessing in some cases. Neuroscientist J. Allen Hobson spent much of his career studying this phase of sleep. His research helped demonstrate that dreaming is not random noise, but rather an organized brain activity. Organized, yes, but apparently designed to leave you with not even a receipt. So why do some people remember their dreams every morning in great detail, as if they were recounting an episode of a streaming series? Researcher Perrine Ruby from the Lyon Neuroscience Research Center decided to find out. Her team scanned the brains of people who remember their dreams almost every day. They compared them to people who almost never remember anything. That friend who proudly declares, "I don't dream." They found more activity in an area called the temporoparietal junction, even while they were asleep. People who remember their dreams also wake up more frequently during the night, for just a few seconds, without even realizing it. These micro-awakenings seem to be the exact window during which a dream can be recorded before it's lost forever. Less of that window, fewer dreams. More of that window, more dreams. And probably more dark circles under the eyes. Ruby published these findings in 2014, and since then, other labs have replicated them with variations. The difference between a good dreamer and a poor one isn't creativity or intelligence, so no, remembering your dreams doesn't make you a deeper thinker. It's literally how many times your brain pops up to the surface during the night, like a nosy neighbor. But there's a more uncomfortable question underlying all of this. Why wouldn't the brain want to remember dreams if it's capable of creating them in such detail? Here's where I have to break some hearts. No, your dream about flying doesn't mean you need more emotional freedom. Those dream interpretation books they sell at the airport have at best the same scientific basis as a horoscope. Your brain needs to constantly distinguish between what you experienced and what you imagined. Psychologists call this reality monitoring, a concept first described by Marcia Johnson in 1981. If your dreams were stored alongside your real memories with the same intensity, the system would completely break down. You might remember having an argument with a friend that never actually happened and ruin a friendship over a misunderstanding your own brain made up. You might swear you experienced an event that your mind simply made up while you were sleeping, with a better script than most movies today. Forgetting most of your dreams isn't a system error. It's the system preventing you from ending up in an argument with your partner over something that happened only in your head at 3 in the morning. There is another theory that complements this idea rather than contradicting it. Finnish researcher Antti Revonsuo proposed that many dreams function as simulations of threats: running away, fighting, hiding from danger. Your brain rehearses these scenarios while you sleep,
like a flight simulator, but for panic. According to this theory, what matters isn't remembering the exact script of the simulation. What matters is that the danger response circuit has already been exercised, even if you only remember that something strange happened last night. Like a fire drill, the value lies in practicing it, not in memorizing every detail afterward. What if your brain makes you forget your dreams precisely because they've already served their purpose before you opened your eyes? Controversial, I know. Maybe your brain simply doesn't consider you important enough to receive the full report. And yet, there are exceptions that prove the rule. Some people describe remembering entire dreams almost every night throughout their entire lives. Others, with a condition called hyperphantasia, generate such vivid mental images while awake that the line between dreaming and remembering becomes blurred. At the opposite extreme are people with aphantasia, who generate almost no mental images at all, whether awake or asleep. Yes, there are people who literally cannot picture an apple, even in their wildest dreams. The difference between these two groups suggests that dream forgetting is neither universal nor fixed. It's a dial, not a switch, and no one asked you which position you want yours set to. And that dial, according to some studies, changes with age. Children and young adults tend to remember more dreams than older people. No one knows yet whether this is due to hormonal changes, sleep quality, or simply because the adult brain already has enough drama to deal with in waking life. So, the next time you wake up feeling like you've been somewhere else, but can't remember where, your memory hasn't failed you. It's just that for a few hours every night, your brain allowed you to live through entire stories without any legal or emotional consequences, without them getting mixed up with your real life, without making you doubt what's true. Forgetting isn't the price you pay for dreaming. It's the trade-off that makes it possible for you to keep dreaming night after night without losing sight of what day it is today or ending up in a fight with someone over something your brain made up while you were snoring.